How are you all?
All good.
Yeah, how's London for you? Great. First questions with you two. How does it feel to be debuting in a movie together?
It's great. It's something that I've always wanted to do. It's something that Sam's wanted to do since college, and it's amazing, for it to kind of finally put work out there and for people to have their opinions and to share it with people. It's good. It's the start of a very interesting journey, and yeah, it's great.
So, my question is for you. Instead of setting the movie in a previous era, you've used mythology. How did you come up with this idea, and how did you know that it will be acceptable by your audience?
Oh, it's a very interesting narrative, and so when you tell a story, you always taking a flight, creative journey there, and our film MIRZYA is you can say retelling the story of the epic love story of Mirza Sahib, which is actually a folklore. And so we took the folklore to a different level, made it more mystical, more surreal, more beautiful, very thematic, great action, and then juxtapose that with a modern day love story set in Rajasthan. With the characters in today's time, it took the same character dynamics from the folklore and placed them here, and let it play out. And so, in the first film itself, they're doing double roles.
Yeah, two roles.
Yeah.
From the past and the present.
That's right.
Yeah. There were some scenes which were very physically demanding, like riding a horse and walking in the desert, all that. How did you cope with that? You two?
Well, I'd been writing for a year and a half before I started shooting the film in order to prepare for the film, and in terms of the terrain and stuff, that's kind of a part of the script. So it really helps you kind of get into the mood of the character and to kind of feel like how the characters should be feeling, and it's a part of the job,
So we both trained to ride the horse because that's something which we didn't know how to do. But with regards to locations are tough when you shoot, so like Harsh said, it's a part of the job.
Okay, so you learned.
We both learned how to ride the horse. We learned he learned how to play polo. He learned how to do mounted archery. I learned how to ride a bike. He learned how to ride a bike on soft sand.
Okay, that's interesting.
I know that this movie is very serious, but there must be some funny incidents that might have happened at the sets that you might want to share with our audience.
Yeah, the movie is not serious, it's intense, and it's deep, because the emotion of love in the way it's been written out is written with great drama and human conflict. And a true conflict is when the conflict is of choices and the conflict is within. And as a human being, when you have to make choices, that makes a great drama on screen, rather than it being a plot-oriented kind of thing. That also makes drama of a different kind. But this was both the characters in both the eras are actually kind of fighting themselves also at some level. So that's going on. So, yeah.
Like any incidents, funny incidents at the sets that might have happened, like anything you would like to share, any experience, anything funny that might have happened?
More than funny, it was fun.
Yeah,
it was great fun, and every day was a revelation. And we were so fortunate to shoot in Rajasthan, the desert, the palaces, as such. And then in Ladakh, which is on the top of the world, is right next to Tibet. And we're shooting at 18,000 feet with horses, mounted archery, bows and arrows, high octane drama. What used to be really funny, if you really ask me, is there was an Indian director, Indian actors. There was a Polish camera team. So there were 4 Polish people. There was an Australian stunt action team,
Okay.
and there was a Danish drone team, you know, who was doing all the aerial shooting, and we used a lot of that.
That's amazing.
And so within India already there are so many cultures here, like, you know, just everybody, and when you're working and you're lost in your work, you normally use your mother tongue. Normally you would do that. So there were instructions flying in 4 different languages and all that, and so that used to be really cool, and everybody trying to speak each other's language and trying to pick it up, you know, their words to make the other person comfortable was quite hilarious.
Okay. And was it easy for you to work under Mr. Rakesh?
Very easy, because he makes the actor's job so easy. You know, just with so much time and space and affection and understanding. So it was amazing.
He spoiled us, I think, for you know, life. Working with him is always, it was such a pleasure, because work felt like a holiday. It never felt like work. We look forward to go on set. You know, we learned so much from him. It was amazing.
And did you try to push them to their extreme
I'd like to
performance-wise?
clarify, like, nobody was working under or over anybody in this. We were all working along.
Okay.
It was a great team. And somebody was scoring the goals, and somebody was a goalkeeper, and somebody was making the play. And we were all playing our parts, and that was it. Pushing each other to the limit, yes, that was a given. And I will use the word each other, because if somebody is putting in so much, and you just see that Harsh has pulled off this impossible shot, the horse riding at breakneck speed, galloping, and both hands are off and shooting an arrow, and bomb blaster going on. That pushes me to do something further. And when you see Saiyami, the temperature is almost 0 degrees, middle of the night in Rajasthan, and it's a rain sequence, and she's 2 nights she's soaked in rain. That inspires the entire unit again. And then when they see that, you know, the shoot has started at 6 o'clock sharp, that means the entire crew is there from 3 a.m. You know, and they're setting up the shot, and they leave 2 hours later, the production crew, and getting everything together. So that inspires the director, the actors to say, hey, so everybody kind of, it's a huge give and take on the sets, and so that normally happens.
So, sir, most of the movies that you've made, they depict sacrifice, like Rang De Basanti and Baad Mein Kabab, and now this is the sacrifice for love. Does it inspire you? Like, how does it? Is there any aspect of your life that inspires you to make movies about sacrifice?
I think it's a journey of a true hero. Is a hero becomes a hero, and when I say hero, it could also be the heroine. I mean, it's not a gender thing. So you become a hero when you make the ultimate sacrifice, and whether it's your life or it's the life of your dear one. So and that's why these stories go down history. That's why they always talked about whether it's mythical. It starts from Moses, or it comes down to Guru Gobind Singh, or Mirza Sahiba, or Romeo and Juliet. It's always like that. Those are examples. So that's why we make stories on them and not on ourselves.
It's all, I mean, inspired.
Yeah.
It would be all from us now. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
It's really nice to meet you all.
Thank you.
Fantastic.